Hello, my name is Gwen, and welcome to your practice. We'll spend 30 minutes together in a somatic vinyasa flow. Vinyasa meaning the dance. So, a beautiful way to flow from pose to pose where we will need our strength. So, in each pose, once we get there, the destination, we can gas up, we can relax a little bit more. And as we move, we use our strength. So notice how you feel today as we explore through our strength. Once you have the gist of it, you can close your eyes here and there. So go ahead and find your comfortable seat. I have a blanket underneath my sit bones. You can use a block, you can use a bolster, you can use an encyclopedia, whatever you have at home. You might need a little height underneath your sit bones, and as you raise your sit bones, the knees will come downward. So sometimes you can have a knee like this and one down. You can hang on so that onto the shin, so that you have some foundation with the foot coming down and the hands grounding and feeling into the bone of the lower leg. And then once you find your comfortable seat, whether it's on the floor or on a chair, feel your sit bones anchor. And then close those beautiful eyes and notice how you feel. You can gently rock forward and then backward. And just a gentle reminder here that you can play a little music on your end. So if there's some music that you'd love to listen to, I love practicing with music. It brings another layer, another way of exploring. So maybe silent for your first time with this video. And then maybe add your favorite music. With the eyes closed, notice the balance of the head. Chin parallel, jaw gently tucked inward. You can bring it out and then tuck it inward, like bringing the drawer out and then bringing it back into its place. So notice as the chin comes jetting out and then back 2 or 3 times. And then you can soften that effort. Feel into those shoulders. Notice how heavy they feel, the weight, down to the elbows. Elbows down to the hips. Feel the weight coming in evenly from one sit bone to the other. And then take a deep inhale through the nose all the way up that long, elongated spinal column, all the way up through the palate, through the crown. Exhale it all out. 2 more just like that. Inhale through the nose all the way up, 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 up. Hold briefly. Then exhale like 1 more just like that. Inhale. Then inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4 and hold. 2, 3, 4 and in. 2, 3, 4 and hold. 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4 and hold. 2, 3, 4 and in. 2, 3, 4 and hold. 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Last one. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Dive into your next natural breath here. Notice as you drink that breath in, all the subtleties, all the subtle sensations on the inside. After we explored our equal breath, samavriti breath, it's like a square. There's 4 parts to it. They're equal parts. We chose to inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. Explore this breath on your own and have some fun. Notice how you feel. Where are those sensations swirling around? As we bring all of our attention on the inside. Maybe a little more relaxed, a little more settled, a little bit more ready for your practice. So very slowly from here, go ahead and come onto your back. Bring the blanket beside you and let yourself rest. So feel into your body here as you rest. The knees can be bent for a body scan here. Or you can lengthen out through one leg and feel those toes wriggle, and then the other. The arms can be out by your side. Notice how you feel. From your temples to your toes. Let the toes dance, the dance of joy here. Feel what's heavy on the mat and what's light as you journey down to the heels and feel the weight. Travel through the Achilles to the calf, the lower leg, and feel one side and then the other. Through the back of the knee to the upper thighs. All the way down through the back of the thighs. Feel the weight coming into the mat. Through the sit bones to the upper back. To the mid-back of the thoracic spine behind the heart center. Fan broad and wide to the back of the shoulders and give the head a light little rock from side to side as you feel the tipping spot of the skull. A little rock from side to side. Notice the weight coming down at the back of the skull into where you're located. On your mat, on your rug, on your floor. And then pause. Take a deep breath where you think the center of the brain lives, and then exhale it all out. Take that internal snapshot of your starting point, and go ahead and drag one heel. Bend that knee, and plant that foot. Notice the muscles that are required for this action. And then the other. Feel both feet planted and rooted on the floor and place both palms down. Press into your left foot. It'll tilt the pelvis just enough for the right leg to come up, thigh into the belly, interlace behind the knee or onto the shin, back of the shoulders down. Notice how that feels. And then lengthen through that left leg. So wherever you are, if the hands need a little bit more length, use your strap. So you can pause the video and go grab a scarf or your yoga strap. Bring the strap behind the knee or on top of the shin. You can fold it a few times so that you have a little denser fabric to hang on to, a little thicker. And then go ahead and flutter those toes. So the right leg we're cradling, we're hanging on to. We're fluttering those toes. A little circular motion. And then the other direction. And then when you're ready, go ahead and flex that long and strong leg, those toes. Send the heel out and the toes to your nose. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel the pelvic floor come up, the navel to the belly, and then lift that leg just a wee bit off of the floor. Go ahead and place it back down. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, send the shoulders down and hug that right thigh towards the belly. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, send the long and strong toes out and give a little lift to the leg. Find a new place upward. Notice the lower back press into the floor. As it rests into the floor, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, send the back of the shoulders down and that right thigh into the belly. Take a deep breath. One more place. And as you exhale, point that long and strong left leg, the toes inward. A light little lift, maybe to a new spot upward. And then lower. Let it relax. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, back of the shoulders down, thigh to the belly, and then relax that effort. Take the hands behind that knee of the right leg and send the heel up, 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 toes to the nose. Hands down on the floor, palms down. With the heel up, like the heel has a laser beam, go ahead and draw circles on the ceiling. Little laser beam circles on the ceiling, eyes closed. Let the pelvis be nice and quiet. So there's not a lot of rocking and rolling of the pelvis. The leg is gently moving in a circular motion. It might spiral to bigger circles. The core working very hard in this one. And then very gently the other direction. Eyes are closed. Notice how it feels to move the leg and quiet the whole body as we do so. One more breath just like this. Then go ahead and reach the arms towards the back of the knee. Calf comes down. Give it a little hug into the belly, back of the shoulders down. Place that foot back onto the floor. Other side. Press into the right foot more. Tilt that pelvis. And grab a hold behind the knee. Or maybe on this one you need the strap or your scarf to lengthen your arms. Lengthen through that right leg, other side. Let those toes dance, the dance of joy here, back and forth, let them flutter. Left toes, a little flutter. A little circular motion. Notice the ankle, the top of the foot, the arch. And then the other direction. A little dance around the ankle here. And then pause that effort. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and flex that right foot. Send it up. Pelvic floor up. Navel in. And then gently down. Take a deep breath as you relax and soften. As you exhale, back of the shoulders down, hug that left thigh into the belly. And again, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, send the toes outward like Charlie Chaplin. Then go ahead and lift to a new location. And then slowly downward. Let it relax as you deep breathe. Exhale, back of the shoulders down, thigh to the belly. One more, toes point in. Take a deep breath. Exhale it upward, maybe a little or a lot. Notice how you feel as it relaxes. Deep breath. Back of the shoulders down, thigh to the belly. Then very softly here, flex that left foot and send it upward, palms at your side. Heel up, toes to the nose. Laser beam circles on the ceiling now. They can spiral outward or stay in a micro movement. Maybe a very, very small movement for you. Notice if it's fluid-like. Notice the muscles required around that outer hip, the whole belly. Maybe it gets a little larger and you can hear some sounds on the inside, all the senses perking up. And then the other direction. What does this feel like going this way? Pelvis quiet. No rocking and rolling here. And then how about one more breath just like that? Then go ahead and bend that right leg. Bring it up, all the way up, both legs up. Toes to the nose, heels up. And then circle, eyes closed. Feel and sense the belly work here. Notice the circular motion and the connection of the big toes, inner big toes, inner knees. And notice how that feels. And then the other direction. Have some fun. Nice and easy here. And how about one more breath just like this? Feel that playfulness. And then go ahead and bring the hands behind the knees or thread the strap right behind. And then go ahead and bend. Hug the thighs towards the belly, back of the shoulders down. A nice little hug of the intestines, of all the organs that live very close to the spine here. Notice the lower back, a beautiful press, a little rock to the back of the skull as we breathe. And then go ahead and bring the feet down. From here, drag the pelvis over to the left and roll over to your side body. Press and come on up. We're going to stay with our hands and our knees down. So coming into tabletop. If you need to build a nest for your knees, please do. Go ahead and use your whatever you have at home, your blanket, a pillow. Maybe the knees stay right where they are. So wherever you are, make yourself comfortable. Please do not put up with. So looking down, nose pointing down, navel down. Take a deep inhale and let the navel come down. Sit bones point up. Heart center shines forward as you look forward. And then exhale all that breath out. Push into the thumb, that first finger, and round. You might be looking at your knees or the toes behind. And then close those eyes. Inhale, arc. Exhale, round. Cat, cow now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Take your time. And how about one more just like that? And then nose points down. Go ahead and take your right hand behind that right knee and guide it forward so that you plant that foot. Knee is over ankle. Both hands on the top stacked. And then go ahead and bring both hands to that right thigh. Lengthen the right hand to the right hip, all the way into the hip crease. The thumb can anchor there. And then let yourself come forward and back. Just like a hinge, gently coming forward and back. Notice how the pelvis can move like this. The leg can move like this. In a beautiful little twist. We're going to come into prayer hands soon if you like. Know that you can stay here. So pause anywhere along the line, maybe all the way up or all the way forward. And then bring your left elbow into the outer knee. Press evenly. Palm upward. Other palm comes to meet and greet. Look at the thumbs. Take a deep breath and press evenly. Palms press evenly. Elbows away from each other. Take a deep breath and give a little wag to the tail. So feel the pelvis move and then pause for one more breath here. And as you exhale, let yourself come on up. Bring fingertips down and then drag that right foot back. Cat and cow on the other side. So gently inhale, look up. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. And then inhale. 2, 3, 4. One more. Exhale. Come into neutral spine. Look down. Take the left hand right behind that left knee and bring it forward. Hands on top of that stack. Take the left hand all the way to that thumb so the thumb can anchor into where the leg meets the torso, the hip crease, and gently let yourself come forward and then back. Notice the hinge on this side. Please take your time. It can be a micro movement. Breathe in and out through the nose. And then find your place where you can hold. Remain here looking over to the left, the other side, or take that right elbow over to the outer knee, palm upward, one palm into the other, press evenly, look at the thumbs. Take a deep inhale, feel where the elbows are reaching away from each other. Beautiful twist in prayer hands here. Prayer twist. Take a deep breath in and then then unravel. Go ahead and bring the palms down and take that other leg back. Give a little wag to the tail. The head can start to move in a little C curve. One more. And then let's go right onto our backs. Feel your back. Notice what's heavy on the mat once you get there, from the heels all the way through the back of the legs to the sit bones, from the sit bones to the shoulders to the back of the skull. A little rock. Take a deep breath in and then out. And then drag one heel at a time and plant the feet. Let the arms come out. Press into that left foot and let the right one come all the way up towards the belly. Let it gently come over so the back of the thigh is resting on the front of that left thigh. Coming into our eagle. So we're going to come into our core eagle here, Garudhanasana. So lift, both feet are off the floor. Thread the top of the foot behind the calf. So the toes are in the direction of the heel, and then the foot can come back down. With the right over the left, bring the arms out, and then you're going to hug the one you love and have the left arm above. Cinch up the fingers so that you can feel now that top elbow pressing down into the bottom elbow crease. Option to stay there or flip the hands to each other. Take a deep inhale and you'll feel a light little arcing of the spine. And as you exhale, lift the feet and let the elbows come towards them. Inhale, let the feet come down, hands above the crown. Exhale, elbow towards the knees and lift the head just a wee bit. You can balance that water on your forehead. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. And then hold up, 2, 3, 4, and down. And then we'll come up one more time and hold. So as you exhale, come on up, 2, 3, 4, and let yourself come on down and unravel those arms. Let the feet unravel just a wee bit and pull that top leg in towards the belly. And then we'll come right over to the other side with a little press on the right foot. Left leg comes in towards the belly and over. So top of the leg rests right on that bottom thigh. Notice that. You might want to remain there or lift both feet up and then thread that top foot behind the calf, toe in the direction of the heel. Arms are out. Left leg is over the right, so go ahead and bring the right arm above now. You're hug the one you love, so you can cinch the fingers behind the shoulders, press that bottom elbow into, top elbow into the bottom elbow crease, and then flip the hands to each other. Take a deep breath there, feel the arcing of the spine, and as you exhale, elbows towards knees. Inhale, feet down, hands above the crown. As you exhale, elbows towards knees, lift the head and balance that water on your forehead. Take a deep inhale and arc the spine when you're down. Exhale, elbows to knees. And on the next one, we'll hold. We'll come up and we'll hold. 2, 3, 4, and one more just like that. And then you'll hold 2, 3, 4. And then go ahead and unravel the arms, unravel the legs, carry that left leg into the belly. From here, you can come into your Shavasana. Let the toes wriggle, the arms out by your side. Feel and sense the whole body as you melt into your mat. Final resting pose. Notice the sensations from the inside out now. With the eyes closed, notice how you feel. We'll close our practice here. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.